don't panic. We're gonna go down together, okay? As soon as we hit the bottom of this river, I need y'all to stand up and just walk out. It's 3 feet, okay? I'm gonna take care of y'all. I have 45 life jackets on this boat. Underneath this floor panel to my right side, this gentleman right here, he's gonna save our lives, okay? Can I trust you, sir? Maybe. All right, I'll accept that. Just a little heads up, starting off the tour, folks, right here in front of us, this is the beautiful River Center Mall. Now, this mall, this was built back in 1988. It does stand at 3 levels high. Top floor, we have an AMC theater. Basement has an IMAX theater. And the second floor, Dave & Buster's. If you ever want to bring the kids down here, we have a sea life aquarium. That's where they see all the fishes, turtles, a shark. They have a Legoland, Build-A-Bear workshop. Up there on the top, that's zip lining. Over here to the right side, they have rock climbing. And they even have a dinosaur safari inside this mall. 138 retail stores. A lot of good fun down here, folks. By any chance, do I have any Dallas Cowboy fans? One, sir. Okay, just a little heads up, guys. If you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, there's a Dallas Cowboys pro shop inside this mall, okay, guys? If you're not a Dallas Cowboy fan, lids. That's it. That's all we have. Now, there is some really good food, especially over here on the right-hand side, folks. We do have a Hooters. There's a Margaritaville. We have Hooters, a Sugar Factory, Hooters. Over here to the left side, Fogo de Chao, but remember, Hooters, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of good food down here. A lot of good food. I like to call that place the adult Chuck E. Cheese of San Antonio. Yep. If you want to, you can smile with these people over here on the left-hand side. Hi, how are you folks? Let them know the next boat should be here in about 20 minutes or so, okay? You'll be all right, guys. There's a convenience store right next to you. Now let me introduce you to the newest attraction here in San Antonio. She sits right there in front of us. She's holding a star. Her name is Stargazer. Just revealed last year, March 1st. That material, she's made of volcanic rock from Mexico. Inside her right hand, she's holding a star fully made of marble. She's very beautiful for astronomers in San Antonio. Look right past her now. You're gonna see a really tall tower with a red and white needle. That's the Tower of America. I like to call that building the Churro. I'm sorry, guys. The Tower of Americas, that does stand at 750 feet tall. It is the second tallest observation tower here in the United States. The first one, I'll give you a hint. It's in Las Vegas. Do you know what it's called, though? Stratosphere, ladies and gentlemen. The Stratosphere, that one stands 1,100 feet. Ours is 750 feet. If you ever want to go up there, take a 2-minute elevator, costs you about $16. There's a restaurant and a bar up there. It's called the Char House. It rotates 360 degrees every hour. Now, if you don't feel like paying for the elevator, you can always take the stairs. Don't. That's 952 steps. Now, the fastest time up there was back in 1981. It was January 15th. It was 5 minutes and 18 seconds. That was by a 16-year-old. His name was Tommy Johnson. The second fastest time up there was 2003 by a Chicago fireman, 7 minutes. I'm gonna be honest with you, if I ran up those stairs, it'd take me about 3 to 5 business days. But yeah, I get my Amazon packages faster than that, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to apologize to you right now, ladies and gentlemen. I know we just started this tour. If you were looking for a nice romantic cruise, you got ripped off. I talk a lot, and I'm so sorry. I do like to get to know my guests early on, so anyone's first time in San Antonio? Guys, y'all been here for about 9 weeks already, but welcome everyone else. Congratulations, folks. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Today was graduation day. Congratulations on graduation, folks. Were y'all doing tech school in San Antonio or Shepherd? Mississippi? Mississippi? Okay. Well, enjoy your time down here, guys, okay? I really do appreciate what y'all do for us. All right, was anyone else celebrating anything special? Birthdays, anniversaries, engagements, maybe a divorce? Oh, over here. Oh, divorce?
No, man, engagement, man.
Engagement, congratulations. That was the worst time to say that. Well, congratulations, guys. I'm happy to have y'all down here. Well, this is going to be the end of our tour now, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just messing with you guys. Well, congratulations, folks. Just a little heads up as well, ladies and gentlemen. Once we pass this bridge right here, I'm going to have to make a left-hand turn. But before I make the left-hand turn, we're going to look to the right side, make sure there's no other boat that's going to hit us. Ah, we should be all right. Let's keep going.
Clear to me.
We're good, guys. We have bumpers for a reason. Now, as I make this turn, you're going to see a beautiful hotel right here in front of us. It's called the Hilton Palacio de Rio. In Spanish, that translates to the Palacio de Rio. In English, it's the Palace on the River. The 500-room hotel, this was built less than 1 year. H.B. Zachary, he's a graduate from Texas A&M. He had taken it upon himself and his men to build the 500-room hotel. As soon as they gave him the contract, just like that, they started working. The first 4 floors you see on the left side, these rooms, they were all built on site. That was the foundation. The elevator, that was also built on site. The rooms that look like giant Legos, they were built 8 miles south of San Antonio, already fabricated. Furniture was bolted down into the rooms. Now they used a 3-ton crane to pick up every single one of them, stack them just like you see today. This hotel took 202 working days. If you want to have a comparison to how fast it was built, look to that right side. That small ticket location right there, that's called Historia. That's 1 room with 3 windows. That took us 18 months to build. And this hotel took 8. Can you tell which building was built by San Antonio? I'll give you a hint. We have Christmas lights up. It's summer. Exactly, guys. It's all right. Speaking of San Antonio, where it all started, right there in front of us, that's the historic La Villita, little village. In 1722, soldiers would stay here while they were stationed at the Alamo. If you want to come down here tonight, folks, one of my favorite places down here is on the left side. This is Fiume. It's pizza and wine. It's really, really nice. Next to them is Little Ryan. That's a German beer garden. And where you hear the music, that's Smoke, Texas barbecue on the Riverwalk. It's pretty good, actually. Not gonna lie. Now, before we actually talk about this area, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask y'all real quick, have y'all ever seen the movie Miss Congeniality? Yes? Okay. So this right here, this is the Artisan River Theater. This was built in 1932. The stage you see over here on the right side, this is where they filmed the bikini contest. William Shatner asked Miss Rhode Island, describe the perfect date. She thinks about it, says April 25th, when it's not too hot, not too cold, all you need is a light jacket. I promise you, the only reason I know this is part of my job description. Don't judge me, okay? It's a really good movie though, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, how you doing, guys? Now we're gonna keep going right here, folks, okay? We do have some really nice waterfalls on the right-hand side. The reason why we have so many waterfalls, there's a lot of fish down here. We have catfish, koi fish, long-eared sunfish, perch, bass, the most native fish in the Riverwalk, cell phones. You'd be surprised how many cell phones we find every single year. If you stay looking over here to the right side, you're going to see a statue. It's a vaquero, a cowboy. He's bringing 3 longhorns to the Briscoe Western Art Museum. They opened up these doors in 2013, and inside these doors, they hold Pancho Villa's last known saddle. He was the Mexican revolutionist and General Santa Anna's ceremonial sword, the infamous general from the Battle of the Alamo. For my military personnel, just a little heads up, guys. You and your family, you have free access inside the Briscoe. All you need is your military ID. But since you have your Class B's on, I'm pretty sure y'all are good. Also, thank you very much for staying seated, folks. I really do appreciate y'all. Watch your heads though, because Presa Street, lowest bridge on the Riverwalk. Thank you for your service, sir. Now, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. You can trust me. I've been doing this for about 2 years already. This bridge, this was a gift from Berlin. Berlin, Connecticut. Not Berlin, Germany. Berlin, Connecticut. So nothing to worry about. We have another one of our gifts over here on the right side. It's this beautiful little art piece on this island, folks. It's called Father Massenet's Table, a gift from a local artist in 1991. It honors the first Catholic Mass on this island, 1691, given by Father Damien Massenet. The island, it's actually formed by this very large cypress tree's roots, and it's in the shape of a heart. This is Marriage Island. 300 marriages are performed here every year. It's said if you do perform your own marriage or propose to the one you love, it brings you good luck and good fortune to your relationship. It's a beautiful thing in San Antonio, folks. Just keep it in mind, okay, ladies and gentlemen? Just right over here. Now we'll keep going right here, folks. We're just going to go underneath Novato Street. Please do me a favor, do not touch this bridge. You're going to see these white dots right up over here. These are spider eggs, okay? Just don't touch them. You're okay, ma'am. You can trust me, okay? And just like that, we're good. I'm going to do my very best, folks, to get you in the shade on the right-hand side. If you have any sunglasses or hats, you might want to lower them just a little bit, just so you don't get blinded. Now, as we're going to the shade, that red building right there in front of us, it looks like a church. That's the scariest building in San Antonio. That's the Bexar County Courthouse. That's the oldest courthouse in the state of Texas, built in 1896. Fully made of red sandstone and Texas granite, the same granite they use for the Austin Capitol. Bigger than the courthouse is over here on the left-hand side. It's this beautiful tall tower with a United States flag on top of it. It's called the Tower Life Building. Built in 1929, owned by two people, the Smith Young brothers. They were very superstitious though. All the way at the top, underneath the US flag, they have some gargoyle heads. Watch your heads right here, okay folks? Some vegetation life right here. That's nothing to worry about. Yes, but like I said folks, all the way to the top, they have gargoyle heads. If you look over here to the side, look between the first and the second floor, you might find these pairs of faces. They're called grotesque. The Young brothers, they put gargoyles and grotesque here to scare off evil spirits. Did not work. This was built in 1929. That's the same year the stock market crashed. They built it for $3 million and sold it back to San Antonio, $277,000. Wow. They lost money. Wow. They lost a lot of money. Sad thing about it, we've never used it since 1929. And about 2 years from now, this building right here is going to be either an apartment complex or a hotel. They're really not too sure what it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only thing about it. Now also while we head further down to the right hand side, how you doing folks? This is the trade center. It hosts the trading offices for US, Mexico, and Canada. There's a really nice restaurant called Biga on the Banks. It's a bistro, ladies and gentlemen. Underneath the restaurant, we do have our marina. This is where we tide on the boats every single night. Now these boats are electrical, so we do have to plug them in. There's the boats right over here. I do also have to honk the horn right here, folks. This is the blind spot. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It's not that loud, trust me. It sounds like a Prius. Nothing to be scared of.
It's electric.
We are going to make a right turn. We're going to head up north. We're not going south. If I made a left turn 200 meters away, 15-foot drop, that would take us all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. I like you guys. That's another 240 miles away. This tour's 30 minutes and it's 2 miles. So yeah, it's kind of a long ride. Above us as well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the La Rosa Street. This is San Antonio's Love Lock Bridge. The rule is whenever you find that person you want to spend the rest of your life with, bring a lock. It'll have the initials and the date of you and your loved one. Put it on the chain link fence, both of you kiss your key, throw it into the river. Oh, it's so beautiful. If you're not too sure you want to commit, put a combination lock. A lot easier to get on, all right, folks? Now we're just going to pass Market Street right here, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up to the right-hand side, you're going to find the Drury Plaza Hotel. The Drury Plaza opened up its doors in 2007. This building right here, folks, has been down here since the early days of the Great Depression. This was called the Alamos National Bank. Inside the lobby, they hold the original chandeliers put up back in 1929. The basement, there's a 15-ton safe where they would store money. Now, you're more than welcome if you want to go inside, take pictures. They don't use it anymore. It's an empty safe, but it's really nice, especially for a gallery. We're gonna pass really slowly right here, folks. This is one of the park police boats on the left-hand side. We don't want to cause any damage to it. There we go. Now, a lot of people like to look over here on the right side. They see the fire and the tiki bar, and they're just like, wow, what is that? This right here, ladies and gentlemen, it's called Hugman's Oasis. It's the newest bar down here. It's been here for about a year already. They have 30 different types of rum. If you like painkillers, that's a great place to go to. Little heads up, okay? Also, the green bridge we're going underneath, this is floodgate number 3. Now, this one's a little bit different from the other ones we have down here. Above your heads, there's a 5,000-pound garage door. Every 2 years in San Antonio, we close this bridge, we close floodgate number 4, and we drain out the Riverwalk. Take out trash cans, trash bags, beer cans, beer bottles, cell phones, car keys, jewelry, you name it, we find it in here. Last year was horrible. I'm not even gonna lie to you. About 1,500 cell phones, $200,000 in jewelry, 22 electrical scooters, a prosthetic leg. It gets bad down here, folks. You know why, right? Borrachos. That means family in Spanish. No, it doesn't. You know what it means right now. Borrachos means drunk. Speaking of the drunks, they're over here on the right side. Esquire Tavern, oldest bar on the river. The Esquire Tavern, folks, they've been down here since 1933. They celebrate the end of Prohibition. During Prohibition, though, this was a very famous, very well-known barber shop. People would come here for haircuts, come out drunk. Used to be a speakeasy bar. My great-grandfather, he'd come get his haircut twice a day over here. He loved his haircuts, ladies and gentlemen. He really did. Right in front of us, this is the last ticket location. It is known as the Aztec. Now, a lot of people like to ask me, why is it known as the Aztec? On the right side is the Aztec Theater. They opened up these doors in 1926. Low price of just $1.6 million. Used to be a silent film theater. People would come down here to watch black and white films with a little piano in the background. Nowadays, folks, we use this for our concerts. There's a little bar over here on the right-hand side as well, folks. It's called the Thirsty Aztec. They always have a DJ every night. All right. So by any chance, folks, has anyone ever heard of the famous Tejano musician Salina? This bridge right here, the Salinas Bridge. Salina Quintanilla, Chris Perez, they got engaged on this bridge back in 1992. It was also part of the movie Salinas, starring Jennifer Lopez in 1997. Jennifer Lopez, she walked over here on the left side. She walked up these stairs. Jennifer Lopez herself, she's at her amazing assets right here on this bridge. It is very close to my corazon, very close to my heart, folks. In the movie, Salina tells Chris, I want everyone to dance to my music, wear my clothing. For the first time in a long time, Chris, I feel like I'm free. That happened right here. If you want to know where she stayed, it's right here on the left side. Ami La Mansión. Jennifer Lopez stayed here back in 1996, right before the movie came out, in one of the suites, $300 a night. Cheap at the time. Tonight, 2023, the same suites right over here are about $1,100 a night. They're expensive, but like they say in the movie, anything for Salinas. You see the couple on the balcony up there? They're rich. Smile, wave. All right, folks. Now, if you do want to take out your cell phones right now, this is going to be probably the best time to do it. As we're passing Novato Street, look to the left-hand side, look all the way up. This building right here looks like a two-dimensional wall, right over here on the left side. We call this building the Knicks Hospital. They opened up these doors in 1930. It was the first full functioning hospital to have central air conditioning, and it also had a bar in the basement. The birthplace of actress, comedian Carol Burnett and Marine Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North. They did close these doors back in 2019 due to the pandemic. It is a rumor it's going to be a new hotel on the Riverwalk, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is just a little fun fact that I've known from living here my whole life, ladies and gentlemen. If you look over here to the right side, you're going to see a Harley Davidson store. Right next to the Harley Davidson store, there's a Ben & Jerry's ice cream parlor. There's only two of them in San Antonio. One of them, of course, downtown. The other one's Six Flags, Fiesta, Texas. The only other way you can get Ben & Jerry ice cream, you have to go to Walmart, Walgreens, or Sam's Club. You can't buy it anywhere else. You have to buy Bluebell. Bluebell is a Texas brand ice cream, folks. They sell it at H-E-B and Kroger. Of course, if you want to do something very fun tonight, Mad Dogs, that's a karaoke bar every, I think it's Wednesdays and Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen, right over here. If you want to hear some jazz music, you have On the Bend. On the Bend is a jazz bar and a cigar lounge. You can smoke cigars up there with the blue umbrellas, 100% legal. Down here, jazz music starts at 7 o'clock. Coming up over here, on the right-hand side, you're going to see this red brick building. This is the Casino Club building. They opened up these doors in 1927. Unfortunately, it was never used as an actual casino. This was the first apartment complex where Alex Haley, the author of the book Roots, he stayed here while he wrote the book. So did the actor Tommy Lee Jones. Have you ever seen the movie Men in Black, Agent K? He stayed right here before he went to Hollywood. Now, another great place to go to tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is right here in front of us. This is the River Square. It's a great place if you get hungry. We have Mexican food, Italian food, Mexican food, seafood, Tex-Mex, Mexican. A lot of good food down here, ladies and gentlemen. Do y'all like Mexican food? Hope so. There's a lot of it down here. Do y'all like margaritas? I'm sorry, guys. I know you can't drink in uniform. But to the family members, if you want to have a good margarita, folks, the best one in San Antonio is over here on the right side. Boudreaux's. Boudreaux's has won the award for the best margarita in San Antonio 7 years in a row. If you want something bigger, on the left side, Cafe 60-ounce margarita, 13 shots of tequila. It's $45, ladies and gentlemen. Just be careful. If you're not too sure you can finish it, guys, don't worry, get some nachos. Nachos are actually really good over here, I'm not gonna lie. Now the first restaurant that was ever on the San Antonio River, this is gonna be the second time we see it, Casa Rio. Casa Rio's been down here 77 years since 1946. First restaurant to have riverside dining, river barge dining. More than 70 years ago, you'd get on these boats called gondolas, and you cruise around where you feasted like kings and queens. Nowadays, you look over here to the right side, we have a wildlife called tourists. In their natural habitat, they're grazing. Hey, how you doing, folks? You can smile, wave, don't make any eye contact. They do get a little aggressive when they're drinking alcohol. How you doing again, sir?
He keeps on saying I'm an alcoholic.
No, sir. I'm just saying that's your fifth one. Put them down. It's all right, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, that's actually my uncle. I'm just looking out for you guys. I'm sorry. Hey, how you doing, sir? Pretty good, actually, guys. Hi, how are you, man? Well, y'all have a wonderful day, guys, okay? Little heads up, ladies and gentlemen. This part on the Riverwalk, this is going to be the second time we see it. We just did a 2-mile circle, so I'm going to take you back to our ticket location where I picked y'all up. Now, one thing I didn't tell you about this part of the river, folks, this is the man-made extension of the Riverwalk. It was dug out from the earth for the World's Fair in 1968. It is roughly about 5 feet deep right here. It is also a concrete bottom. The reason why we dug it out, we were selected for the World's Fair in 1968. Celebrated further down on the right side, that's by the Hemisphere Park. It's also where the Tower of Americas is. Restaurants behind me. Boat captains, they would pick people up, drop them all the way down, and drop them off to the right side, and vice versa. If it wasn't for the World's Fair, these boats, these tours, we wouldn't be down here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very grateful for what they did for our city. Also to the left side, I'm not too sure if I told you this or not, folks, but this is the Chamber of Commerce. Nothing exciting happens here. It's one of the things as boat captains we have to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. The best thing about the Chamber of Commerce, they're in charge of who opens and who closes down here, and also in charge of the art pieces down here, ladies and gentlemen. So the butterfly wings you see on the left side, this was put up by the Chamber of Commerce. This has been down here for about a month and a half already. A lot of people like to take pictures. They put them on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, MySpace. It's really nice. Fun fact, MySpace hasn't been a thing since 2008, guys. Yeah, I know. I was in middle school when that went down. Another thing I can tell you about, ladies and gentlemen, is these 2 gigantic metal flowers on the right side. These are actually made of bicycle parts, and they're wildflowers from the state of Texas. What's up, bud? Now there's one more thing I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, before I have to drop you off, okay? And it's that hotel right there in front of us, the Marriott River Center Hotel. The Marriott River Center was built back in 1988, but it wasn't the first hotel on that real estate. Back in 1906, that's where the Fairmont stayed, a very historical building. Instead of being torn down, San Antonio, we lifted up the Fairmont Hotel, placed it on 36 dollies, moved it 6 blocks south of here. It sounds like I'm making this up. I promise you, trust me. There's a video of the moving of the Fairmont. You'll see when they lifted it up, they found cannonballs, muskets, bayonets, all set to be used during the Battle of the Alamo. Now, if you don't believe me, the Fairmont, it's still in San Antonio. It's on the corner of South Alamo, East Nueva. It's a restaurant nowadays. It's called Nuna. It's not that good. I'm just gonna be honest with you folks. You want some really good Tex-Mex? Casa Rio, Domingos, or look up the Asanar. That's some really good food right there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're eating on a budget though, go to Taco Bell. If you think Taco Bell's Mexican, go home. It's not, trust me guys. If you want some authentic, you know, from the west side, you know, San Antonio, go to Ray's Drive-In. It's a puppy taco place. Puppy tacos are authentic to San Antonio, folks. It's a corn tortilla that's fried, and it's light and fluffy. It's really, really good. Just try it out, guys.
Where's the best taco truck?
Taco trucks down here? Oof. Look up Taquitos West Avenue, sir. West Avenue. That's a really good place. But I am sorry to say this, folks. This does hurt me, because right here in front of us, this is the end of our tour. I do want to thank y'all very much for coming out to San Antonio. I'm going to drop y'all off over here on the right side. Do me a favor, stay seated for now. Make sure you take everything with you. Now, if you did enjoy my tour, folks, I hope I did a good job for y'all. I have a little tip jar back here. Tips, they are allowed, accepted, greatly appreciated. This is how us boat captains get paid down here. Y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy your time in San Antonio. Congratulations, gentlemen, on graduating. And it's